All right, hockey fans, let's do it one more time today as we get you ready for the opening puck drop here at the 2024 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament in this open division tilt between the Canucks in red and the Sens in yellow. The Sens working left to right across your screen, the Canucks working right to left, and we get you set for the opening puck drop. And we're underway here in the final game of the day at day number 2 of the 2024 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament as you're tuned into the live stream broadcast produced by Paris Sport TV. Puck rimmed around the far side boards where it's kept in there by Hugh Leduc for the Sens. Shot to the near wing as they try battle for possession. Shot attempt off the half wall coming from Tate Hoyam. That one didn't miss by much, and now we'll get a face-off outside the zone because of the crease infraction. Should mention starting goaltenders in this game, and they'll be in there the whole game because they're the only goalies on the respective rosters. For the Canucks in red, it's Kevin Shanley between the pipes. And for the Sens in yellow, it's Aaron Prevost. He had himself a heck of a game this morning, as the Sens send the puck in deep. Callaghan, sharp angle shot. Shanley turns it away with a good stick save. At the point, Victoria McDermott holds it in. Callaghan unable to corral it. And now Trajan Hansman takes it for the Sens. Nice stick handling there from Hansman. Tries to pick out a passing option, but it's past McDermott and in through the neutral zone. Couple sticks smacking at it, and it's Hansman that comes away with it. Callaghan receiving the clean pass, but Adam Kugler spaced in there defensively. McDermott in from the point, her shot attempt blocked, and then Hansman had a whack that got knocked away. Secured now and taken ahead by Ekstrom. Players crashing down. Nice job by McDermott, despite losing her balance, knocking the puck away from the oncoming rush, and we'll get the face-off outside the zone, but McDermott wanted a penalty call for her being dumped. Couple viewer shout-outs. Let's give a shout-out to Chloe McDonald cheering on the Canucks, and a big shout-out to Bethany cheering on Kevin Shanley. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're cheering on. We'll get to some more viewer shout-outs throughout the broadcast. Brian Cowie scoops up the loose puck. Makes a tape-to-tape pass as it's controlled into the zone by the Sens. Over at the far side half wall, trying to redirect that one towards the net. Joe Zylak was there, but unable to get a touch to it. Battling for possession. Cowie rims it around the boards. Adam Young in the mix. It was played there by Zylak. Zylak on the puck once again, but he's stepped into on that defensive check by Andrew Paxton. The Sens working hard here on the forecheck. There's the shot, and what a save by Shanley as he turns away that effort from Zylak. Zylak shoots it again. This time goes wide of the net. Cowie picks it up, trying to center in front. Zylak has a whack, but a couple defenders there in Paxton and T in with the block, and then for a player down in the crease, we'll get the whistle. The face-off will stay inside the Canucks zone. I want to give a shout out to some of the great volunteers here this weekend, including Olga and Carmen, who are doing everything, including moving coffee and coaching and delivering pizza. I mean, these two are the best. So, there you go. Carmen was refereeing as well. Come on, get out of here. I love it. Great job, ladies. Thank you for all your hard work this weekend. Puck brought ahead now by the Canucks as it's controlled by Anthony Pamplin, but stripped off his stick by Tate Hoyam. Hoyam across the line, checked closely by Pamplin. Hoyam diving to try hold the zone, but it's wrestled away. And now here goes Jukka Pulkkinen. Pulkkinen with the drop pass, but that time Pamplin unable to corral it. Puck ricochets over to Hoyam as he takes it across the blue line. Tries to flip it back over to the far wing for Edward Laba. Laba unable to corral it, and that clearance also gets past Nathan Tree who scored a beauty goal earlier today. What a great moment for Nathan Tree. Here goes Jukka Pulkkinen. Pulkkinen needs to make a pass, tries to thread it through the crease intended for Pamplin, but defended beautifully. There's the indicator of the clean pass. Pulkkinen once again trying to pick out Pamplin, but sent down the ice as the Sens clear the pressure. And the puck has some English on it. It dies right there at the goal line. And a generous whistle from the referees for the icing call. And a tremendous start to this game. I think I just had my photo snapped. Carmen, you're sneaky. She's sneaky. Of course, we love it when folks come up to the booth here and have a quick visit with us, whether they want to jump on the mic or not. Great job by Isaiah doing color in the last couple games. Here go the Sens into the zone. Nice pass there by Hansman. Callaghy trying to get the shot. What a gutsy block there by Adam Kugler-Sprayson. Behind the net, the Canucks take possession, rimming it off the boards. Held in for the time being. Nice work along the point there from Antti Latika. As Latika and I had a chance to catch up a little earlier today, and so happy to have him back here for his second Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament all the way from Finland. Puck picked up by Kugler-Sprayson as he tries to lead the Canucks on the charge. Kugler-Sprayson working the far side wing. Latika loses his balance. The pass in the middle intended for Ekstrom, who takes the shot, and a good save there by Prevost. Callaghy clears it to the half wall. Laura Mark comes up with a great block shot on that attempt from Ekstrom. Ekstrom stick handling. Mark there providing the defensive pressure, and she comes up with it before Hansman clears it down the ice. Puck goes down the ice, but it's going to be an icing call against the Sens, and we get the whistle with 13:15 to go in the opening period. Quick shout out to Jacoba Morgan, cheering on from Maine, watching and cheering for Sietska Morgan. Lots of family watching in Maine. I had a great opportunity to catch up with Sietska a little bit earlier today, and a big shout out to my buddy as well, Dirk Morgan. We're missing you here this weekend, and hope you're doing well, my guy. As along the far side boards, when I'm stumbling words like my guy, you know I've been calling too many games. As Dufour couldn't hold the zone, and now it's a foot race. As, a collision there. Crashing in hard was Adam Young, and getting the worst of that was Gary St. Denis, but St. seems to be able to shake it off, although he'll go over for a change now. Into the zone go the Canucks. Alain Reynaud tries to make the pass. Dufour digs it out from the corner. Morgan tries to set up in front, but the pass blocked out by the defensive effort. Dufour continues to dig as he gets it to Morgan, but it slipped away from her, and now here goes Brian Cowie. Cowie leading the Sens. Zylak passes that one back to McDermott, who in turn plays it ahead for Hugh Leduc. Leduc pivots at the line, makes the clean pass. As Young plays it behind the net. Zylak trying to muscle his way out front. Shakes off the check, centering pass. Young unable to corral it for the clean shot. There's a drive from the point off the stick of Hugh Leduc, and if not for the block of John T, that would have been a tough one for Shanley to save. Back and forth they go around the boards, and with traffic in the crease, it's going to be whistled down for the violation. And the face-off will come outside the blue line with 11:20 to go in the period. Well, a full slate of games on tap for tomorrow, and we start bright and early. 8 a.m. the puck drop in the children's game, followed by the youth division at 9 a.m. 10 a.m. has the low vision and development. The bronze medal game in the open division goes at 11:15. The gold medal game at 12:45, and we wrap up the weekend action with the third game in the select series at 2:15 p.m. tomorrow. Here go the Sens into the zone. Trying to make the pass over was Nathan Tree. Tree has it again in the far corner. Tree trying to maneuver behind the net. Lays the pass. There's the indicator of the good pass as Laba pinching in from the point tries to make the play. Roland Arndt, he picks it up for the Canucks. They hammer it off the boards, and Pulkkinen gets it out of the zone. So the Sens will start again at their own blue line as Max Scheer on the puck, making a nice move, and he'll fire that one in deep. Ricochets off the end boards and curled toward the net. Scheer unable to stretch it away from Gary St. Denis. Good to have St. back out there for the next shift after that last collision. Here goes Jukka Pulkkinen. Pulkkinen taking it in, needs a passing option, drops that one for Pamplin, but he was covered well. Good defensive check that time by Antti Latika. Both teams making changes on the fly as the puck gets scrummed. At one point, I think there were 15 players on the ice there. Just about all the benches were empty, but play continues on. And now it's controlled as Hansman tries the shot, but couldn't get a clean contact on it, and it's over to the far corner. Secured here by the Sens. Pass goes off the referee Curtis, but back to the point for Laura Mark. Hansman at the faceoff dot shoots. That's blocked by John T. Callaghy puts it wide, but then tapped in by Hansman, and the Sens take the 1-0 lead. Trajan Hansman gets the goal to give the Sens the advantage. And with 9 minutes remaining in the period, we get the opening goal of this game. Well, the puck fell to Callaghy. She tried to put it towards the net. It was tracking wide, but Hansman there at the far post slid it past Shanley. And the Sens take the lead, and now they're working for more. Hansman tries to dish that one over to Zach Harris. Kept in at the point as trying to release the shot was Hansman. That was blocked. And now here goes Ekstrom the other way for the Canucks. Tries the drop pass at the post. Nothing doing that time. 8:10 remaining in the period. Roland Arndt catches an edge, and that's going to give Callaghy a chance to skate onto this. Callaghy has it stripped away. Good defensive work there by Ekstrom. Puck catches its side, rolls all the way down the ice, but nothing doing as the clearance attempted by Hugh Leduc. A bit of a scrum for it, and now it pops out to Brian Cowie. Cowie fires that one in. Tracks all the way over to the far side half wall where Joe Zylak gives chase. Zylak plays it behind the net for Cowie. No clean pass yet. Cowie tries to center it. Cowie has Zylak. What a pass by Cowie as he slid that one, threading the needle, but Young couldn't quite corral it. Here go the Canucks into the offensive zone. Dufour couldn't get that attempt from Reynaud, and now it's out through center ice where the Canucks collect. Alain Reynaud tracking to the near side wing. Swiped away on that effort by Brian Cowie. Picked up and wheeling out of their own zone come the Canucks. Skating ahead with steam. Great work here from Andrew Paxton, and Dufour just missed on the jam home play as we get the whistle for the crease crash, and the face-off will come outside the blue line. The Canucks so close to drawing even.
Sens first goal scored by number 5, Tremaine Maxwell.
Couple quick shout-outs on the live chat thread. One for Hussein, saying these games tomorrow are far too early over here in Edmonton. Hussein, I agree. 8 a.m. is far too early a start time even here locally for me. We hope you can catch them tomorrow, and we appreciate you tuning in all weekend, buddy. Big shout out as well to Dirk Morgan, who's cheering on Sietska. Wish that you were out here with us. We wish the same. Aaron Prevost, who took the brunt of that collision there with Dufour, getting a moment to catch his breath, and hopefully Prevost okay to continue on in this game. Especially because neither of these teams with backup goalies on the roster. So pending a injury, you would expect both Prevost and Shanley to play the full duration of this game, and seems like Prevost's going to be okay to continue on. Puck played into the corner as Pulkkinen gives chase for the Canucks. Behind the net, cycling to the near side. Hoyam tries to sweep it out of the zone, held in by Gary St. Denis. His shot blocked in front by Victoria McDermott. She wraps that around the far side boards where Nathan Tree takes a whack at it. And I think it's a delayed offside call here against Wayne St. Denis and the Canucks. So we'll get a face-off in the neutral zone. Well, it's been a fantastic weekend here at the 2024 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament. And it's not over yet. It's the 10th edition of this phenomenal event. And here go the Sens. Zylak leading the attack. Tries the drop pass. Check that. That was actually Max Scheer. Scheer trying to find the teammate there, but it was broken up. And, well, they're able to hold the zone. Nice work at the blue line there. Back to the point. McDermott feeds it up the wall again. Secured. McDermott tries to shoot this one through traffic. It's blocked by Wayne St. Denis. And now muscled ahead where Pulkkinen tries to take advantage. Scheer, he runs out of real estate. Pulkkinen comes up with it. Pamplin heading to the front of the net. Pulkkinen sets it up there, but neither Wayne St. Denis nor Anthony Pamplin can get a stick to it. And now here come the Sens with odd numbers in transition. Drop pass for Hoyam. He shoots. What a save by Shanley. He just got the glove hand there to keep that one out after Scheer set up the chance for Hoyam. At the blue line, they battle to hold the zone, but Roland Arndt muscles it out on the backhander. And now Hoyam takes it for the Sens, firing that one into the far corner. John T. trying to hit the puck out, but it was on its side, and he didn't make great contact with it, but T never quitting on the play, tracks it behind the net, and Hoyam gives it a chop. Gary St. Denis chips that one forward. Pulkkinen under pressure on the forward check there from Trajan Hansman, who's got the lone goal in this game with 3:43 remaining in the first. Loose puck secured by Adam Kugler-Sprayson. He's played really well this weekend. Couple of frustrating moments as he probably hasn't gotten the production points-wise he would have been hoping for, but he has played really, really well out there for the Canucks all weekend long. Kugler-Sprayson trying to track the loose puck, and now he controls it here. Checked closely by Callaghy. Pass picked off by Leduc. He'll clear the zone, and through center ice, Hansman takes it for the Sens. Breaking wide. T tries to hold him up. Callaghy over to Hansman. Shot attempt. T blocks that. And now ripped around the boards by Ekstrom. Shot from the point, ricochets in front after Leduc let it fly. Callaghy playing it to the far corner. Lifting that one high off the glass, but not out. Great play to hold the point there by Laura Mark. 2:40 to go in the period. Callaghy shoots from the half wall. That's over to the far corner. Picked up by Zach Harris, who tries to feed it through the slot, initially broken up. Hansman from behind the net trying to jam it home. Good defensive play there by Adam Kugler-Sprayson to tie up the stick. Callaghy in the near corner. Sauces one right in front. Shanley got a piece of it. Hansman trying to bank it in. Actually, check that. That was Zach Harris who had a couple of whacks at it. But it stays out, and now here goes Adam Kugler-Sprayson for the Canucks. AKS checking his passing options. Takes it behind the net. But Callaghy there to strip it away. Retained here by Ekstrom. Ekstrom in the corner. With 1:55 remaining in the period, it's turned over, sent down the ice as Zach Harris at the end of a tough shift. He got bounced there at the end. A little slow to get up, but he seems to be okay. And we've got an icing call here with 1:40 against the Sens. So the face-off will come all the way inside the Sens zone to the right of the goaltender, Prevost. As Adam Young sharing a bit of a laugh there with Marty Dufour. And from the face-off, those two will contend for it. Young gets the loose puck. Banks it off the boards down the ice, and here goes the speedy Joe Zylak. Zylak settling it down. He's got Young heading to the front of the net, trying to jam at it, but it's saved, and the puck was sitting there in the crease, so the quick whistle will blow it down. And the clock stops with 1 minute to play in the opening period. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're cheering on. We'll get to some more viewer shout-outs throughout the broadcast. So great to meet so many new players and families here this weekend. As the puck sent in the zone by the Canucks, McDermott tracks it back. Dufour tries to center that with Sietska Morgan in the slot, but it never got to her. Roland Arndt holds the blue line, makes the pass to Dufour. No clean indication yet, 40 seconds to go in the period. Flipped out by Young, nice play there, as now he'll have a chance to skate onto it. Adam Young with 30 seconds remaining, makes the drop pass, but tough play for Zylak to settle down the puck on edge. Alain Reynaud scoops it up, chips it out through the neutral zone where McDermott comes up with it. Battle for possession, and McDermott muscles it across the line with 10 seconds to play. Zylak trying to dig it free. Secured here by Brian Cowie as he slides it wide of the net. Ricochets around and the buzzer sounds. So after the opening frame, it's the Sens 1, Canucks nothing, as you're tuned in to the final game on day number 2 at the Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament. Let's get a couple of quick viewer shout-outs in before the second period puck drop, including one for Brody watching from, I'm assuming, BC. Unless you've moved, my guy, hope you're doing well and hope everything's good in your world. And a quick one as well for Carrie, who says Max Shear's family is watching from New York. Go, Max, go. Second period puck drop. We're underway in this tight game between the Sens and the Canucks. Here's Max Shear trying to make the pass out front, but that's broken up. McDermott holds the zone for the Sens, only for a moment because here go the Canucks. Anthony Pamplin for the Canucks in red, going right to left across the screen. Tried to thread the pass over, but that was broken up. And now John T tries to corral it. Loose puck as digging away for it and trying to make the play was Zach Harris, but he tumbles down, and that'll give Pulkkinen a chance to scoop it up here for the Canucks. Pulkkinen into the zone, no clean pass yet, so he travels directly in front of the net, working for a layoff option. It's Roland Arndt at the point, his shot attempt blocked. And now here goes Christine Callaghy. Callaghy into the offensive zone, all alone for the Sens. Hoyam trailing, but covered closely. Callaghy tries to thread the needle with the pass. That's broken up. Sens can't quite hold the zone on that effort from Antti Latika. And now Laura Mark collides with the oncoming forechecker Wayne St. Dennis, and the puck hops into the bench. Quick shout out to the Conrads cheering on Max Shear from Broadalbin, New York. And I gotta make sure I check the cities before I start saying them. Thanks for the comment. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're cheering on. As the Canucks defend well, we had a great look at Alex Bjorklund one of the new players from Finland showing off their jersey moments ago. But here go the Canucks. On the offensive prowess goes AKS Adam Kugler-Sprayson, but unable to direct it in. All right, here goes Calgie. She makes the drop pass. Harris feeds it over to the far side. Calgie out of the corner, sets it up for Hansman at the hash marks, but well defended that time by Paxton. Loose puck controlled by Ekstrom. Ekstrom streaking into the offensive zone. Tries the drop pass for AKS, but defended beautifully by Laura Mark. Although her clearance gets knocked down by Scarlett Dorn. Dorn making a great play to keep it in deep. Ekstrom centering pass intended for Kugler-Sprayson. That was broken up. Gary St. Dennis holds the line for the moment, but now it's out through center ice. Saint trying to take possession. He makes the pass over to Ekstrom. Ekstrom checked closely here by Calgie. She nearly picks his pocket. Now Hansman flips it up. This could be a 2-on-0. Calgie with Hansman. Hansman receives the pass, shoots, and scores! Popping the bottle for his second of the game. Trajan Hansman makes it 2-0 for the Sens. And Calgie and Hansman continue to have tremendous chemistry this weekend. A lot of power on that shot from Hansman. The snap in the net. The bottle dislodged, and what a snipe on the 2-on-0 break. Quick shout out for Sandra Bartlett saying, "Go Max," from Aunt Sandra and Uncle Jeff watching from Cape Coral, Florida. Gotta think it's a little warmer there than where we are in snowy, chilly Toronto. My producer friend nods like, yeah, I thought winter was done. We were wearing shorts and t-shirts a week ago. This week, not so much. Offside there against the Sens, so the faceoff will come outside the line.
Assisted by number 15, Christine Calgie.
So Calgie drawing another point this weekend as she has been racking up the stats here in the 10th edition of the Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament. A throwback to 10 years ago when Christine the scoring machine was lighting up the lamp. She's found her form again this tournament, and she's got a number of goals and assists to her name this weekend. As the Sens battling here against the Canucks force the puck inside the zone, but just as quick, Victoria McDermott clears it out for the Sens. Nice move there by Joe Zylak up the far wing, but offside at the line, and we'll get the whistle with 5 minutes gone here in the second period. Special shout out to Tia, who's cheering on Antsitska all the way from Maine. Great comments coming in on the live chat thread. Keep them coming. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're cheering on, as we've got a penalty here. Too many skaters on the ice whistled against the Canucks, and it's going to be Scarlett Dorn in the box to serve the infraction. So it's going to be a power play now for the Sens, already up 2-0. Hoyam tries the shot. John T blocks that one. Banked just past the defender at the line in the form of Antti Latika. Latika fires it back in the zone, delayed offside. So now Pulkkinen lifts that one out through center ice. And Laura Mark will track it back inside her own zone. Mark secures the loose puck. Initially blocked on that outlet pass. Pamplin got in the way, but now here goes Max Scheer. Scheer with the draw pass. There's a shot, and what a goal! Oh, an absolute snipe from Nathan Tree. He's a bloody big deal, and he scores a beauty. Oh my goodness, what a shot from Nathan Tree. His second goal this weekend. And the Sens take the 3-0 lead on that power play marker. While the founder of Blind Ice Hockey UK lights the lamp with the man advantage. And the Sens firmly in front now, 3-0. Nothing Shanley could do on that shot. Hansman behind the net, sharp angle, tries to bank it in, but Shanley there with a quality save to hug the post.
Sens' third goal scored by number 75, Max Shear, assisted by number 10, Pete Quinn.
So they've credited that goal to Shear, but that's just not possible. So we're going to continue to say it's Tree's goal. And in the meantime, the Canucks trying to battle back from this deficit. The Canucks bring it into the zone. Centering attempt blocked out. And here go the Sens. Controlled by Zach Harris. Cross-ice pass intended for Callagy. I'm watching back the goal here. It's Tree from Shear. So Shear drawing the assist, but no doubt about it, Nathan Tree scores the goal to make it 3-0 for the Sens. Callagy shoots. What a save by Shanley. Flashing the wet leather as he makes one of his better saves this weekend. Kevin Shanley stopping Christine the scoring machine with that last chance. Approaching the midway mark of the period and this game. As the Sens scrum for possession from the face-off, but Marty Dufour takes it ahead for the Canucks. Dufour trying to shield it from the stick check. Makes the pass over to Alain Reynaud. Behind the net for Dufour, trying to tuck it in on the wraparound. C'est le but, no! N'est-ce pas? It is not a goal, waved off. Terrible break there for the Canucks, as Dufour thought he had muscled one in. But the puck sat there long enough for the referee to whistle it down as dead. And the goal wiped off the board. So the Canucks will have to reset, and from the face-off, the puck into the far corner. John T. pinching up there. Makes the pass back to the point. There's a shot through traffic, and that just missed the net off the stick of Andrew Paxton. Sietska Morgan trying to dig it out. Loose puck now corralled by Joe Zylak. Zylak held up at the blue line. Puck sitting there, and it'll be scooped by Sietska Morgan. Morgan has it ricochet right back to her after she dished it off. Scrum directly in front of us, as in front of the boxes, it's Alain Reynaud to come out with it. Controlled now across the line by Zylak. He makes the drop pass for Edward Laba. Laba's shot attempt blocked. Over to the far side, hash marks as they continue to battle. And now Dufour leading a 2-on-0 rush here for the Canucks. Makes the pass ahead. Morgan shoots. Oh, and she just missed that one as Sietska Morgan put it just over top the crossbar. Morgan, great pass to the point. Roland Arndt with the half clapper, and Dufour couldn't tip it in at the post. Dufour trying the wraparound, but Prévost never moved from the post, and he makes a good pad save there on Martin Dufour. Well, that might be the most pizza I've ever seen in my life. Is there a party coming up, Olga? A big party. I'm not exaggerating. That has to be 100 boxes of pizza. It's pretty darn well close. I hope you boys are hungry after this. Great job by our technical crew. Fran on the buttons, Paul on the camera. Produced by Parasport TV, is brought in here by Max Shear. Max Shear for the Sens, trying to cut his way in front. Drop pass. Delayed penalty coming up here against the Canucks, and now we get the whistle with 8.5 minutes remaining. Interference the call. And who's going to be ticketed for this one? Might be John T. As John T. is going to have to take a seat in the penalty box. And it'll be a power play coming up here for the Sens. Great comment coming in from none other than Keith Haley saying, let's go Sietska and Hartford Brailers. Ted Reed did an amazing job filling in for me this afternoon. Thank you, Parasport TV, for a great broadcast. Yes, Carlos Verdi, a.k.a. Ted Reed, according to Mr. Haley, filling in for a couple games so I could try to save my voice, although I think it's going. The 6 games tomorrow, it's going to be a grind. We'll see if we can make it to the end. Here go the Canucks. Pulkkinen. Pamplin shoots. That one just missed. As the shorthanded chance for the Canucks. Pulkkinen still in the zone shorthanded, trying to take advantage of the clean pass. He dumps the puck in on the backhander. Laura Mark with a half clearance. It gets to the wall and now picked up by Max Scheer. His pocket picked by Pulkkinen. The clean pass still good here as tried to dish it over to Pamplin. Roland Arndt holds the line. Beautiful penalty kill. Shot from the point, and Roland Arndt nearly snuck that through the 5-hole, but Prevost there to make the save, and he holds it for the draw. 6:50 to go in the period. 1 minute remaining in the power play for the Sens as they have been pinned inside their own zone since getting the power play. From the face-off, the Canucks battle for it. Ekstrom trying to make the pass. Adam Kugler-Sprayson. He goes cross-ice, intended there for Scarlett Dorn, but it was just out of her reach. And now played up for Hansman on the bank pass. Hansman needs to make a clean pass. Dishes over to Callaghy. From the near side half wall. Tries to feather that one on target. It's blocked by Kugler-Sprayson. Hansman there with the stick check to block the attempted clearance. And on the second effort, Ekstrom sends it down the ice. 6 minutes to go in the period. 13 seconds to go in the power play as the Sens bring it up to the line. Zach Harris carries it in, tries to go cross ice, intended for Callaghy. That was picked off. And now McDermott is going to have to hustle back in a foot race here with Sietska Morgan. Victoria McDermott just gets to it first as John T comes out of the box. The penalty now over. The Canucks back to even strength. Puck brought ahead here by the Sens. Into the zone goes Trajan Hansman. Drop pass for Callaghy. Her shot whistled just wide. And with a player cutting through the crease, we get the whistle. And the face-off will come outside the blue line. So a little more than 5 minutes remaining here in the second period of play. As I want to give a shout out to the Canucks coaching staff of Wade Del Grande, Joel Anthony Del Grande, Matt Lavery, and Dennis Mayberry, as they've been having a lot of fun this weekend. It was great to catch up with Joel Anthony and Wade a little bit earlier today. And great to catch up with the Del Grandes as a whole. I had a chance to chat with Joseph last night, one of my favorite people here. Puck brought in by the Sens. It's just not a blind hockey event without the Del Grandes, a family affair. Nice pass there, the one-timer, as swiping at it was Zylak, and he didn't miss by much. Centering attempt, Shanley got his stick to it, but the puck squirts loose, and the Canucks desperate to try clear the zone with Morgan crashing through. The puck caught up underneath her, but she continues to battle hard. What gutsy play there from Sietska Morgan as she swipes at it. Relentless work here from Morgan. What an effort. And now she turns on the attack. Bring the puck in, makes the pass to Renault. 4 minutes remaining in the period. Can that spark the Canucks to get something? Nothing doing now as taking it up is Brian Cowie. Cowie sends the puck deep into the corner before it's retrieved by Andrew Paxton. Paxton's clearing attempt initially blocked. Now Morgan feeds it ahead for Dufour. Martin Dufour carrying the puck in. He's got Morgan trailing along the far side, but the drop pass broken up. Well read by Adam Young. Morgan tries to flip it over to Dufour. She continues to work hard here. What a shift from Morgan, trying the wraparound. They jam at it, but no one in red able to put that one on net. Ekstrom cycling through the high slot. Now takes it down low behind the net. Cuts in, tries the near side jam in, but Prevost there with the pad save. Back to the point. Great play by John T to hold the line, but then he collides with his own man, and this could be a break now for the Sens. Zylak brings it in. He's got a trailing option as he tries the draw pass. There's the shot attempt from Edward Laba, and that just went wide. End-to-end action here. 2:45 remaining in the period. And here goes Jukka Pulkkinen. He's got Ekstrom heading into the zone. Pulkkinen stops, tries to hold up, but Pulkkinen, knowing that he couldn't get the pass through to Ekstrom, and we get a crease violation called against the Canucks. So with 2.5 minutes remaining in the period, the face-off will come outside the Sens blue line. McDermott and Pulkkinen having a quick conversation there before the referee drops the puck, and we are back underway. Here come the Canucks. Pulkkinen gains the zone. McDermott plays it to the near boards. Pamplin tried to feed that to Pulkkinen, just missed him, and now it's controlled by Max Scheer for the Sens. The speedy Scheer had his path cut off that time. Ekstrom working his way off the half wall, trying to center it in front. Pamplin had a swipe at it, just missed. Pulkkinen shoots and scores! Jukka Pulkkinen, the frozen dog, gets the Canucks on the board. And it looks like you can teach an old dog new tricks. I'm sorry, I could not resist. Jukka's going to give me a hard time about that one later, but it was worth it. What a goal from Pulkkinen. And that's a big one for the Canucks as it gets them on the board with just over a minute remaining in the period. It's Sens 3, Canucks 1. So that should give the Canucks some spark here as we're now inside the final minute of play in the period. Here goes Ekstrom. Ekstrom brings it in. Tries to make the pass to Pamplin, defended well by McDermott. Pamplin has a swipe at it, cleared away, but not out of the zone. Pamplin, cross, oh, what a chance as Ekstrom tried to bang it in. It went off the post, and now with the net dislodged, they whistle it down with 39 seconds remaining on the clock. Well, Pamplin had the puck rolled to him. He sent it to the far wing. And man, Ekstrom just missing on that chance, going off the outside of the post. I've been very impressed with the play of Adrian Ekstrom this weekend, one of the newer players here in the Open Division, and he has had a strong game for the Canucks. 39 seconds remaining in the period. Face-off won by the Sens. Leduc smacks it, but it won't clear the zone. Adam Kugler-Sprayson takes the puck down low to the goal line. Laura Mark gets a block on that attempt. To the line where Gary St. Dennis holds the zone, only temporarily. Kugler-Sprayson with a good stick lift to get it back. 18 seconds remaining. Held in at the line by Dorn, but on the second effort, Hansman muscles it ahead. 10 seconds to go. Hansman waiting for Callaghy to get there. Tries to feed the pass through, but she was covered closely by St. Dennis and AKS. Hansman trying to center it off the back of the net. But the buzzer sounds, and through 2 periods of play, it is a tight one with the Sens leading 3-1 over the Canucks. Folks, don't go anywhere. Third period puck drop up next. All right, folks, let's do it. Third period of play coming up here in this open division game between the Sens in yellow and the Canucks in red. As you're tuned in to the 2024 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament. And here we go, third period rolling on as we drop the puck and get to it. The Sens in yellow holding on to a 3-1 lead, but the Canucks scoring last, and they've got new life as Adrian Ekstrom brings the puck into the zone. The Canucks working right to left across your screen. Cross-ice passes. Adam Kugler-Sprayson gets tumbled along the boards there with Christine Callaghy, and then he gives her a bit of a hug afterwards as they're trying to get up. He gets away with one that time. Puck at the line, picked up and backhanded by Andrew Paxton. Rimmed around the boards. Callaghy tracks it for the Sens. Off the stick of Hansman, but he's going to have a chance to skate onto this. Hansman makes the drop pass. Zach Harris takes the shot. That goes off the side of the net. Callaghy centers it through the crease. Hansman couldn't get a stick to it. Hansman already has 2 goals in this game for the Sens. We've had 2 hat tricks scored today so far. Hansman trying to make it 3, but here go the Sens out of their own zone. Leduc, his clearance met through the neutral zone by Roland Arndt. Sietska Morgan, she picks up the loose puck and now turns on the Jets as she makes the drop pass for Renault before he returns it to Morgan. She shoots. Oh, what a save by Prevost as he went for the 2-pad stack to keep that one out. Morgan's centering attempt never made it through to Dufour. Clearance effort from Adam Young caught the referee, and he said, come on, this is hard enough as it is. Don't you make it tougher. And Young, on the second effort, cleared it out. Now here goes Joe Zylak. Zylak checking his drop options. Nothing there, so he takes it into the corner. Now he drops it where it'll be secured by Adam Young. Young returns it to Zylak behind the net, trying to wrap it in on the far side, but Shanley got the pad there along with a couple of defensive sticks, and they keep it out. Zylak, bank pass, didn't work out that time, and now Alain Reynaud does a great job to clear the pressure out of the zone. He had to contend there with Antti Latika, who was trying to hold the line. And now the Sens once again trying to mount an attack from the neutral zone, but the Canucks push it forward, and now Dufour trying to track the loose puck. Dufour trying to take on 2 defenders from the Sens, and he nearly gets past them, but Latika making the good play to keep it away from Marty. Puck shot into the Canucks zone where John T will track it behind his own net. As we approach 3 minutes played here in the third. Edward Laba picks up that loose puck, fires it back into the far corner. Hoyam tries to dig it out. As T flips it off the boards to the line. Held in, excellent play that time by Max Scheer. Loose puck, Hoyam trying to get a stick to it. Actually, check, that was McDermott who held the line previously for the Sens. This time, however, Pulkkinen controls it, and he'll skate it across center ice. Scheer back checking. There he is with the stick check on Pulkkinen. Beautiful effort from Max Scheer, who then ends up running in to his teammate McDermott, and she took the worst of that inadvertent collision, and she's going to need a minute to catch her breath. Well, Victoria McDermott getting the worst of the collision, and we hope it's nothing serious there. As her own player, Max Scheer, running into her on that bang-bang play, and McDermott, tough as nails. She is full of grit, and there she shows her toughness as she skates off under her own power, not needing any assistance to get to the bench, but likely needing a minute to catch her breath, probably winded after that collision. So we hope a speedy return for Victoria McDermott as the Sens will play on here with the face-off in their own zone. It's secured by Scheer. Scheer through center ice. He could be leading a rush here with Nathan Tree. Scheer tripping over the line, but he makes the pass over to Hoyam. Hoyam back to Scheer, working the near side half wall. Scheer trying to step through the slot, but he's run into Laura Mark. Her shot off a skate into the near corner. Scheer pivots, tries to tuck this in. Big pad save by Shanley. bookmark that stop if the Canucks can come back as the puck slides wide of the net on the attempt from Hugh Leduc. Trying to hold the zone there was Nathan Tree, but it's turned over, and now here goes Ekstrom. Ekstrom having a look to find who's with him. Roland Arndt trailing, drop pass to Arndt, but he just couldn't quite corral it cleanly. And now Leduc and Scheer come together to take it for the Sens. Scheer sends it down the ice. It's not going to have enough for icing, so we actually have a penalty coming here against the Canucks, slashing the indication. I think it happened as Scheer dumped the puck in, and it's going to be a power play for the Sens. Let's give a shout out to Dave Poitevin, Poity, who's tuning in, cheering on the Canucks. And he's glad my voice is holding out, ... for now. Adam Kugler-Sprayson going to the box here, ticketed with the slashing call. And it'll be a power play here for the Sens to try go up by 3. 5 minutes gone in the third period of play, as the Canucks had an extra player out there, and now they'll pull Paxton off the ice to kill this penalty. From the face-off, the Sens play it back to McDermott. How about that? She's right back out there after taking that collision. Toughness personified by Victoria McDermott. Hansman behind the net, chips it out front. McDermott trying to step in from the point. Takes another collision there, and she hauls down Sietska Morgan. And the two Americans will share a laugh about that, but McDermott's going to go to the box for interference. She does not like that call at all. But that means we're going to get 4-on-4 for the next minute 25. Greg Mannion, Canadian Blind Hockey President. How you doing, buddy?
Good to see you.
What a great weekend so far, eh?
It's been fantastic.
Absolutely. Couldn't.
Every game's been close.
Every game has been super close, for sure.
This one a shootout.
That's right.
Wow.
Incredible stuff. Joey Ali up here as well, head coach of Team Canada Black. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing awesome, Nico. How are you doing, man? Just a fantastic job as always.
Thank you, thank you. I look forward to catching up with you guys for the meeting of the minds a little bit later tonight.
Absolutely, man. Thank you, Nico.
Of course, thank you. What a great select series. What a great weekend. As Marty Dufour takes the shot, what a save. Aaron Prevost drops into the butterfly and makes a huge paddle save there. Ali, the goalie coach, he was happy about that stop because Prevost showing some good form there to keep that out. 29 seconds of 4-on-4. The Sens trying the sharp angle shot. At the point, Leduc tries to corral it, turned over, and here goes Martin Dufour. Marty Dufour working the far side wing. Takes the puck into the zone for the Canucks, tries the drop pass, but Reynaud is heading to the net, and it's turned over. Here goes Hansman. Final seconds of 4-on-4 as AKS gets set to rejoin the play. Leduc shoots, and Hugh Leduc just missed with that attempt. Hansman tries to wrap it in, but with skates in the crease, we get the whistle. And we get a power play now for the Canucks. And are we getting a penalty here against Morgan? Sietska Morgan's going to the box here. I'm not sure what this call is. So we're back to 4-on-4 for the next 35 seconds. The Canucks coaching staff not happy about this penalty to Morgan. The clock continues to tick away, as we've got 20 seconds of 4-on-4 with 11:50 remaining in the third. Loose puck picked up here by Ekstrom. Brings it up the ice. He's got Pamplin with him, but on the back check, nice job to tie up there from Joe Zylak. Controlled now by the Sens in front of their own bench. McDermott out of the box onto the ice and able to scoop up that loose puck, which she sends into the far corner. So a minute 30 on the power play now for the Sens with Morgan in the box. Nice job to hold the zone there by Adam Young. Battling for it in the corner as Paxton Tries to dig it out off the side of the net, and it's frozen with 11:06 remaining in the third, 1:10 left on the power play. Joe Cowboy McCallion, he's a beauty. How you doing, buddy? Excellent. They're playing amazing out there. A great game, and it's a tight one, 3-1.
Number 13, Jessica Morgan.
Didn't quite catch what the penalty announcement was for. Have to check the game sheet afterwards, but Morgan in the box for another 45 seconds. There's a bit of confusion there for the Canucks on the personnel, and now they drop the puck. The one-timer from Nathan Tree, that got blocked in front. And the Canucks clear it out through center ice. Hugh Leduc makes the pass over to Tate Hoyam. Hoyam dumps it in. It ricochets around the boards over to the far side half wall before Wayne St. Dennis picks it up. Adam Kugler-Sprayson had blown a tire. He's a little slow to get up in the far corner. Hopefully he's okay. Hoyam takes the shot. Big save by Kevin Shanley as Hoyam let it fly from the high slot. Loose puck sitting there. Out of the box comes Morgan. So we're back to even strength, 5 aside with 9:45 to go in the third. Max Scheer cycling over to the far side. Takes the shot. Oh, what a stop by Shanley. That sends him backwards. But he keeps the puck from crossing the line. And he keeps the Canucks within punching distance. Down by 2 with 9.5 minutes left in the third. It is coming down to the wire in this one as the Canucks continue to battle hard, and the Sens working for one more to try land the knockout punch. But a ton of grit being shown out there by both teams. From the faceoff, Callaghy over to Hansman, shoots and scores! And that's the hat trick for Trajan Hansman. The third hat trick of the day. Trajan Hansman puts it home, and he shows the crowd that's 3. Yes, sir, it is. What a game for Hansman, and the hat hits the ice. We get another hat on the ice, the third hat trick today at the 2024 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament. And with 8.5 minutes remaining in the third, that might be the knockout punch dealt by the Sens as they lead it 4-1 on the strength of a hat trick from Hansman. Ooh, players crashing into the net there. John T getting the worst of that.
Sens fourth goal.
But he seems to be okay. Callaghy racks up another point as she is adding to her totals this weekend. And Hansman having a phenomenal game here with the hat trick. 7:40 to go in the third period. A reminder that we're back at it tomorrow starting bright and early at 8 a.m. with the puck drop in the children's division game, and we'll have all 6 games tomorrow live on Parasport, or produced by Parasport TV on the Canadian Blind Hockey YouTube channel. Final 2 games will be picked up as well by AMI. Here's Ekstrom carrying it up for the Canucks. Adam Kugler-Sprayson going to the front of the net. Ekstrom played it back to the point, but outside the line where Gary St. Dennis takes control. Saint leaves it there trying to make the pass for Ekstrom, but that's picked off by Young and sent in deep. Puck ripped around the boards and back to the far side after it was played by Brian Cowie. Scarlett Dorn goes for the clearing attempt, held in at the line. As kicking at it there was McDermott, and now to the near side where it's secured by Laura Mark. Mark tries to knock that one in deep, but nothing doing. And now here goes Morgan for the Canucks. Sietska Morgan carrying it in behind the net, reverses and tries to cut back to the near side. She needs to make a clean pass. Right now Morgan being checked closely by McDermott. The two Americans battle in the far corner, and this time the New Yorker gets the better of the, I don't want to say Bostoner, I don't know. It's the New Yorker wins that battle. We'll go with that as McDermott makes the great play on Morgan, and now the Sens clear it out on the effort from Brian Cowie. Can you tell I'm starting to feel a little fatigued here? It's a lot of hockey this weekend, 22 games in total as the Canucks try clear it out. Young holds the zone for the Sens. Roland Arndt, he tries to battle for it. Edward Laba with a great play at the line. There's the clean pass. There's the shot attempt off the stick of Joe Zylak, but it never made it on net. Battling for it and trying to hold the zone for the Sens is Antti Latika, showing his strength as Latika shoves a couple players and now advances the puck ahead. Nathan Tree. That time he couldn't get his shot towards the net, and Dufour clears it out through center ice. Picked up here by Latika, makes the stretch pass but can't find a teammate. And it's into the far corner, but no icing where John T will pick it up for the Canucks. 4:45 remaining in the third period. Wayne St. Dennis, good tape-to-tape pass for Anthony Pamplin. Pamplin brings it in, he's got Pulkkinen with him, tries to feed the pass over, but Latika with a tremendous defensive back check to break it up. Pamplin once again tries to feed a pass, that's broken up, and now coming in to make the play is Max Scheer. Hoyam, he sends it in deep. Scheer getting tied up there with John T. Does well to shield it and take the contact from the bump without losing his balance, and now it's out through center ice for Pulkkinen. Jukka Pulkkinen trying to find a player in front. Pulkkinen takes it around the net near side. Pamplin can't tap it in. Over to the far wing now as digging away for it and clearing it. Nice work that time by Edward Laba. 3:48 to go in the third period as the Canucks whistled for the offside, and we get the break in play. Well, a quick rundown of tomorrow's schedule. 8 a.m. we've got the children's game. 9 a.m. the youth division. 10 a.m. the low vision and development. The bronze medal game in the open division goes at 11:15. The gold medal game goes at 12:45. And the select division series wraps up at 2:15 p.m. tomorrow as we get a timeout called here by the Canucks, and they're going to pull the goalie with 3.5 minutes remaining in this game, down by 3. Well, the Canucks had some success when they got the goalie pull yesterday. And we'll find out if they can replicate some of that here. Trailing by 3 against the Sens with 3.5 minutes to go. So out of the timeout, the Canucks will restart with 6 skaters on the ice and the net empty, knowing you got nothing to lose when you're down by 3 and only 3.5 minutes to play. The Sens will try ice this game. As referee Curtis having a couple of words here before he drops the puck. Action back underway. Ekstrom brings it into the zone for the Canucks. Morgan heading to the front of the net. Ekstrom tries the centering pass, but it evades everybody, and it's out through center ice where Roland Arndt picks it up. Arndt flips it back into the zone, just as quickly cleared up the ice by Callaghy. Arndt backhands it through the center circle. Callaghy sends it in deep. Hansman, he's got the hat trick, and now he's trying to get to the loose puck. Empty net here. Hansman flipping it, trying to find Zach Harris with that one, but it's broken up, and now Ekstrom back the other way for the Canucks. Under 3 minutes to play. Ekstrom with the goalie out, the Canucks are pressing. Centering pass, that's blocked. Hansman makes the pass over to Harris. Harris from the wrong side of center ice will send that down, and that's going to be an icing call with 2.5 minutes remaining in the third. So the Canucks catch a bit of a break there. And we'll find out if they can take advantage on this offensive zone faceoff. 2:20 to go in the third period. Pamplin wins the draw forward. Reynaud plays it around the boards. Picked up now and controlled. Sent down the ice there by McDermott. Not enough for icing this time, as Paxton has to make a play on it. Kicking it forward, that was a big play to stop the clean pass going through by Paxton. That gives the Canucks a chance still. They streak up the ice. John T pinching in. What a play by John T. Makes the pass to Marty Dufour, but then it's broken up on the great effort there by McDermott. Victoria McDermott has Hansman with her. Makes the drop pass. Check that. That's Adam Young. McDermott slides it into the empty net. And Victoria McDermott ices this game with 1:20 remaining to make it 5-1 for the Sens on the empty net goal. Great moment there for Victoria McDermott, as she has played so hard all weekend, and especially after getting winded earlier in this game. Some sweet redemption there, getting her first goal of the weekend. And as we're inside the final minute of play, that'll ice this contest, as the Canucks will keep the goalie out here for the final minute, now down 5-1. The Sens wrestle it back. Hugh Leduc takes it forward. He'll just chip the puck in deep. Gary St. Dennis gets to it first, off the boards and out. Hoyam, centering attempt for Nathan Tree, but that was blocked. No clean pass here as Dufour backhands it down the ice. 25 seconds remaining in the third period. Scarlett Dorn makes the play between the blue lines. Hoyam across the line, tries to settle down the rolling puck. Adam Kugler sprays in there. Shot attempt by Shear, what a save! Oh, what a defensive play that time by Roland Arndt. As with the net empty, he made a tremendous stop to keep that out. And that'll do it. The Sens take the game, a final score of 5-1. Well, folks, we want to thank you for tuning in and joining us for day number 2 at the 2024 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament. We wrap another jam-packed day of action and remind you that we are back at it tomorrow morning starting at 8 a.m. with all 6 games coming to you live on the Canadian Blind Hockey YouTube channel. For our Parasport TV technical crew led by Francisco and Paul, my name's Nico. Thank you for tuning in. You've been watching the 2024 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament.